What's up, everybody? I'm Duncan, and welcome back to the WBE. We've had a tough couple of weeks. We've been 5-0'd 2 weeks in a row. One time because I actually seriously messed up and brought the wrong Politoed, and another time because we did not prepare for physical Lurantis. But as a result, we are now 3-2, and it looks like the pain might not stop here. We are up against Emvee this week. That is his team right there. As you can see, it is absolutely terrifying. He got first pick, and he's probably one of the best single players alive. Please do check out his YouTube, check out his previous battles in this league. He is currently 5-0, and the lowest anybody has taken him is to 4 mons. That's right, he has won every battle 4-0 or better. He is a terrifying player. He is the guy who taught me competitive mons, and I am absolutely terrified by the prospect of this battle. So I've got to be honest, at the end of today, I do expect, because I'm recording this right now, and the battle's going up tonight, by the end of the day, I do expect to be 3-3. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to get my hopes up. I'm not letting myself down though. I've tried really hard with this team builder. I've put in hours of work on this team builder. I sat in call with 2 other people and we built for like 5 hours solid overall, and it was a really grueling process. Eliminating one thing, bringing it back, eliminating one thing, bringing it back. Really difficult thing to build. So we did not bring Bishop. The reason we didn't bring Bishop is it seems to lose against a lot of his team. It does beat his Mega Lati, so I know that Bishop is missing, but hear me out, please. Our first mon is No Wins. It's named No Wins, and it's a Gengar, and the reason it's named No Wins is because I have never beaten Emvee in competitive singles. So we're keeping ourselves humble. We're going to take the full 90 seconds every time. It's Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, Focus Blast, and Will-O-Wisp. Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, and Focus Blast hit pretty much the entirety of Emvee's team. This does naturally outspeed Emvee's team, other than Lati, which it speed ties with, but Emvee has not run a max speed Lati yet. So running at max speed means we should outspeed Lati. Will-O-Wisp is there because I'm predicting Alolan Muck to come along. I think Alolan Muck is really good against my team. I am predicting it to come along, and Will-O-Wisp burning Alolan Muck means that we can then take 2 pursuits and Focus Blast it to death if it's not Assault Vest. If it is Assault Vest, we're gonna lose Gengar, but we'll put Muck down to about 30% and then easily be able to revenge kill with Medicham because Shadow Sneak doesn't scare us when it's burned. So, very happy here to actually trade Gengar for an Alolan Muck. Our next mon is impossible, because this win is impossible. Look, we're staying humble, okay? We're staying humble. We're playing Mega Medicham here. Mega Medicham is actually the biggest weapon against Emvee's team. It hits so much of his team super hard. Very worried about that Mega Lati, but we do have the Poison Jab for Clefable. We're going to have to play around that. We're going to have to make some predictions, I think, because Clefable will be his biggest switch into this. But Poison Jab for Clefable, Drain Punch hits Cobalion, it hits Magneton, it hits Abomasnow, it hits Diggersby, it kind of hits Mandibuzz. Then we've got Fake Out. Really up in the air about Fake Out. I may change this to Bullet Punch for the battle. I haven't decided yet. And then Ice Punch hits the Mandibuzz again. Really important to hit that Mandibuzz on switch-ins with Ice Punch, because Ice Punch plus Drain Punch should KO any Mandibuzz, especially the Mandibuzz. Emvee's used the same EV spread on Mandibuzz every week. So we're based on that calc. Ice Punch plus Drain Punch kills Mandibuzz. That's important. Unless he's Weak Armor Mandibuzz, in which case he gets the speed boost, outspeeds us, and kills us with Brave Bud. But we're hoping he's not. 18 turns. 18 turns is based on a meme. One time I was playing Showdown on stream. Emvee came in and he goes, "Oh, I know your opponent. I know your opponent's team. I know the team you're using because I built it, Duncan. Here's what you do for the next 18 turns and you'll win the battle." And I did exactly what he typed out 18 turns in advance and won the battle. I know that sounds unbelievable, but there is a stream highlight somewhere of that happening, so you know it's real because it happened live on stream. Absolutely insane that he managed to do that. That's where I was like, is Emvee a god? Anyway, we are Choice Specs Tapu Koko. We aren't running max speed because there is no need to. Diggersby outspeeds max speed Timid Tapu Koko. If Diggersby is Choice Scarf max speed Jolly, it outspeeds max speed Timid Tapu Koko by 1 point, I believe. Or at least that's what my team builder said. So we've run it just enough speed to outspeed Mega Lati. There is no need to outspeed anything else on his team. All of his Scarfers will outspeed it. We are running Volt Switch, Dazzling Gleam, Thunderbolt, Hidden Power Ground, Modest Choice Specs. Modest Choice Specs really important. It gets KOs on things that really... I'm hoping, at least, that Emvee will not expect it to KO. Dazzling Gleam actually does 50% to Cobalion with this set, whereas normally it would do a way less. because of the neutral nature of it. Volt Switch does a huge amount of damage to lots of things. Thunderbolt does a huge amount of damage to lots of things. We are expecting Diggersby. Diggersby's really good because it's his only electric immunity. So Dazzling Gleam will 2-hit KO Diggersby with Specs, which is really, really nice. Overall, Hidden Power Ground just there for Magneton, just in case, but I don't think I'm going to be clicking Hidden Power Ground at all. I think it's going to be Thunderbolts, Volt Switches, and Dazzling Gleams all the way. So Stab all the way. Very powerful choice specs, Coco. Coco being my MVP along with Gliscor. It's come to every battle and it's always done me proud. Please be nice. Asking Emvee to be nice to me. That's crazy. Colbur Berry because of that Alolan Muck. Don't want to get trapped in. Haze is there. This is really important. This thing rinses any Clefable he chooses to bring. Whether he's Magic Guard or Unaware, whether he's Cosmic Power, Calm Mind, Set Up Clefable. This rinses any Clefable by coming in and hazing it. He can't Toxic me. If he tries to Toxic me, it will bounce it back at him. He can't set up on me. I get the Haze off. And then as he then does another move, I U-turn out into my Medicham and Poison Jab or into my Gengar and I Sludge Wave. And I can deal with pretty much any Clefable with this set. Super important. Defog is there to get rid of any hazards he decides to set up. I don't think he's going to be hazard stacking against me. I don't think anybody will be hazard stacking against somebody running a Xatu. But just in case he manages to get a hazard up and I don't predict the hazard and I don't switch Xatu in, I have the defog there to get rid of the hazards. Don't Hurt Me the Gliscor is my most likely lead. It's either Medicham or Gliscor. Depends if he brings Abomasnow. I shouldn't lead Gliscor if he brings Abomasnow. That's something that I'm pretty sure I shouldn't do. Anyway, Earthquake, Knockoff, U-Turn, Protect. Really good set. The EVs are super, super specific. It lives hits from Cobalion with the physical defense because it's Impish. It lives a couple of hits from... oh, Lord. It lives a couple of hits. It lives a hit from Megalati. I think it lives an Ice Beam from Megalati if he isn't Modest. And I think that's super important because then I can get a U-turn off into my Coco, and U-turn plus Dazzling Gleam is guaranteed to KO. So I think that's what those 148 special defense EVs are for. I could be wrong. I think that's what it's for. I'm going to check before the battle. Envious Friend here. We have Rest, Encore, Surf, Toxic. This, and it's Water Absorb, Chesto. So the reason for Water Absorb Politoed here is it rinses any variant of Suicune he brings. He brings Crocoon, he brings Toxic Storm Suicune, he brings Subcoon. Any Suicune he brings gets absolutely, utterly rinsed and walled by this Politoed. We can Toxic his Suicune, we can Toxic his Clefable, we can Encore him into setup moves, we can Surf for a little bit of damage if we need it, and Rest is just there to give us full health back. If he ever Toxics us as well, it gets rid of the status. Super, super good Politoed. I am nervous for this battle. I am incredibly nervous for this battle, but I have a game plan. And my game plan really is to get Emvee to as few mons as possible, get that differential right down, hopefully win. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm not going to win, there's no way I can win. There's always a chance, right? There's always a chance, but my main goal is to get that differential down. Get everything in a good situation. Not get 5-0'd again. Hopefully not 6-0'd. Emvee is a great player, but I've worked really hard on this team. I've slacked off the last 2 weeks. I really screwed up against Wolfie. I'm so sorry for that, guys. I know that a lot of you guys were rooting for me. I screwed up against Wolfie. I brought the wrong Politoed. This time I am going to triple, quadruple check that I don't bring Drizzle Politoed and boost his Suicune, because if I do the same thing twice, I might quit Pokemon forever. But no, I'll bring the right Politoed this time. I won't mess up like I did. I know that I haven't messed up like I did last week. I know that I've prepped for every mon that Emvee could bring. I might not have the best answer, but I have an answer to pretty much any mon he could bring. He has a lot of threats on his team. Agility Diggersby is the thing that's terrifying me the most. I think Agility Diggersby wins him the game if he gets the agility off, because Earthquake kills Gengar if I don't have the Sash in place. Return should kill Medicham from an Adamant Diggersby. Coco dies to Earthquake. Xatu might be able to take one hit, actually, in Haze. That's probably my only plan against that. Sash Gengar and Haze Xatu. Politoed might take a hit. Gliscor might take... If he doesn't have Ice Punch, Gliscor takes a hit. So I guess I have options against Agility Diggersby. Even then, I have options. So, yeah. I will see you guys in the battle later today. I hope that you come check out my stream, because it should be live right now with the Sleep Lock, Soul Silver Sleep Lock, so you can check that out right now if you're watching this the day it went up. If you're watching it after it went up, I'm afraid that is over now. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm still going. You can go check out on twitch.tv/DuncanKneeDeep. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Alright then, guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, you can click up here to see more videos of this type on my channel. If you want to check out something else a little bit different, then you can click down here. And if you want to see everything that I upload, you can click the subscribe button right here.